Alright, thanks for joining. So this one is going to be almost the finalist. It's like the second to last video of crystal cracking. This will be the last one when it comes specifically to these Autobot Beast Wars crystals. But I think there's going to be one more because I have to do the 4s, the 3s, and those premiums. Those new premiums you see right there are because the new month started. So fingers crossed you guys will enjoy this video. I didn't do it. I think I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. So let me do 9 real quick. Of course that happened. So trying to crack all these crystals is probably going to take roughly about a half hour. So sit tight, I guess. This is going to take some time. Now, based on some earlier videos, if you sat through a lot of them, you did end up seeing that I was capped out at 5,000 power cores. So in between everything, I've been playing the game a lot more than I normally have, trying to get resources so I can then in turn smelt those power cores into other power cores. Initially what I had to end up doing was I started power leveling smaller crystals, because smaller cores, because when you start getting to the tail end of maxing a core out, all of a sudden the cost skyrockets. So it was easier for me to decide. I didn't do it initially, unfortunately, but at first what I was doing was I was trying to max certain ones out as much as I could. Then I was like, wait a second, this isn't getting me where I need to be. Then I was like, oh, hello, I forgot, common sense. I started leveling cores that I didn't need. At some point what will happen is I'll put those cores into other cores, but I don't have a choice right now. Where it really stinks is when it comes to the base defense ones, because I honestly have no use for any of them. I started maxing universals, and then when I stopped that, I just put a lot of them to like level 10s. Then I started looking at the build box, putting those to level 10s. And I think that's where I ended up. That's why you see me with only, I think, like 20,000 alloy or 60,000, something really low. I can't do anything with that. And similarly, I was trying to do the same with whatever power cores I had for the Transformers themselves. Anybody that was holding on to a level 1, put them right to level 10. And I kind of just held off on maxing guys that were like over 15.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind.
This is gonna sound bad if that thing's broken. Okay, it's not. For half a second I thought Peter Cullen's voice was glitched.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Attack. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind.
Let's keep going 10 at a time. What I was going to do was, while certain ones were cracking, I was going to start uploading videos to YouTube, but let's see, roughly 30 minutes. I'll just hope that the video itself is only a few gigs, that I have enough space on my phone.
Reap the whirlwind.
If you're wondering why I'm doing that on my phone, It's a little bit smoother on the phone, believe it or not.
Deploy.
Like, it has a built-in video capture for me to get Transformers.
Reap the whirlwind.
Maybe I should let Peter Pan
Now,
finish.
reap the whirlwind. Attack. Now, reap the whirlwind.
So the good news is, right there, that's going to translate to 360 5-star shards and hopefully some G medals. No, just regular golds. So it's easier for me to record gameplay of the game here instead of on the PC. On the PC, I have to load up BlueStacks for whatever reason it's not working there, so I'll leave that alone, and then do like the Xbox game bar to record that. So it turns into a little bit of a fiasco. Over here, it's a lot easier.
Now, reap the
And plus, on top of
whirlwind.
that, I have the little bubble of my face that I
Reap
decided to
the
start using.
whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Deploy.
So today is what, technically November 3rd. They had a stream today.
Deploy.
I love joining the
Now,
dev streams.
reap the whirlwind.
They end up, like telling the fans and the players how things are going. They introduced 2 new bots,
Deploy.
talked about the event, and even talked about combat bots.
Now, reap the
And more important than
whirlwind.
that, a lot of,
Now,
like
reap the whirlwind.
the hardcore players,
Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind.
just waiting for that to finish.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind.
And a lot of other players, they try to, like look farther into the future, talking about, hey, what's taking so long with HQ18 and 5-star bots and other combiners.
Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Deploy. Attack.
So, depending on where you are in the stream, now I'm very new and amateurish to the stream. That's why you see I'm using my primary cell phone and
Reap the whirlwind.
prompts that come in the notification center or area shows up.
Now,
So
reap the whirlwind.
if you saw that one,
Now, reap the whirlwind. Attack. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind.
my friend, sorry, I keep my friend and I are traveling
Now, reap the
next
whirlwind.
week, and he just, telling me some certain
Reap
plans.
the
And I'm
whirlwind.
just messaging back and forth with him while
Attack.
shouldn't be talking over Peter, Colin.
Attack.
We're just going
Deploy.
over some plans for next week. That's all.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Attack. whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Attack. Now, reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Attack. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind.
No, I saw. Oh, alright.
Now, reap the whirlwind. Attack. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind. Now, reap the whirlwind.
Alright, so, I think I said it during the last video that I thought I'd have enough space to finish up this video, but what ended up happening was it filled up and the video just force stopped recording. So what I'm gonna have to do is, unfortunately, a couple of crystals didn't get cracked in this video. I'll just put the other video and this one together, but just a handful of them missed, unfortunately. If you know or watch the other videos beforehand, you see I'm pretty maxed out with a lot of stuff. So these have been all duplicates. I guess just what wasn't shown was the like the crystals and the shards and the cores that came with the dupe, or the spark, I mean. You know what I mean. But let's go ahead and continue, and hopefully this will be done a little bit quicker. I think the other one went for like 13 minutes or something like that. I didn't put too much into Tiger Hawk because, you know, he kind of just hits things from the air statically. So bots that are pretty good with that circling motion are like Afterbreaker. Like, he at least will pop outposts, unlike Tiger Hawk. If it's like a static building or everyone's fighting in one area, it's okay, but typically he goes longer than, like, say a large fight. So he's pretty underutilized unless there's like a stunning going on. There have been some times that, when I would face like lower level bases, and people would be just stuck in one area fighting because they would have their outposts close to each other. So he did his damage when it comes to that, but I really don't see him at higher levels. Even on this account, I have the 3-star Fortress Knight, so all these 3 stars I'm getting, even though they're nice, they're all also going to turn into dupes. Or at least I think they will, because I'm not sure. Oh boy, I just realized I was doing it single at a time. Oi. How many of those did I do single at a time? I guess it doesn't save the last thing that you did, which was 10 at a time. Yeah. When I'm online in the Facebook groups or even in the forums, people who get that Omni Flame first tend to max it out, but they are always shooting for the laser. Maybe someday we'll get a new base defense. I thought I did a good job cleaning this stuff up. It's not. Even before this session's video started, I did a little bit of cleanup. I'm wondering... I'll try to do the cleanup again. So many things, so little time. Let's see, I'll just do this real quick maybe. Yeah, I'll get the 3 stars out of the way. So this video is going to be fun. Oh wow, got 4,900 5 stars, huh? Maybe. Alright, I'm going to keep going for a little bit. I mean, I'm 1,000 away. I'll sacrifice it. I did it again though. Alright. I did it one at a time. Alright, I'm gonna take that as a sign. Yep, I know. I'm losing out on these silvers, right? What did I just open? Gotta be careful when you're clicking on things, right? Alright, we'll just cut the video right here. And like I said, I'll stitch the few of them together. Should I? I'm going to open this one. I was hoping that I get a single premium crystal so I can open up those 9. On the next video, what I'm hoping is that I kill enough of these power cores that I can go through this. Gonna take some time, and I wanted to do the monthly ones, but it is what it is, unfortunately. I'm not gonna touch the silver cores, because the whole problem is that I have too many power cores. Alright, with that being said, I might not stitch these together tonight, but let me see what I can do, alright? Thanks a lot, guys. Alright, so let's see if I get a little lucky this time. Times 10.
Deploy!
Try not to talk about Optimus.
Deploy! Now, reap the whirlwind! Deploy!
I'm surprised the music stopped.
Reap the whirlwind!
So I played a handful of games.
Reap the whirlwind!
Did about 6.5 million.
Reap the whirlwind!
On Alloy and Energon.
Reap the whirlwind!
I think that was about like, I don't know, like 7 games, I think. And with that, I was able to clear out some power cores.
Attack! Attack!
Now, I think I know what's going
Now.
to unfortunately
Reap
happen.
the whirlwind.
I am not going to be able to
Deploy.
go through too many of these things.
Attack.
Because I'll
Now.
fill up pretty quick.
Reap the whirlwind. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Deploy.
If I can at least get
Now.
through
Reap the
the
whirlwind.
remaining Beast Wars ones, I'll be happy.
Deploy.
I just want to get rid of those.
Deploy. Attack. Deploy. Now. Reap the whirlwind. 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 Deploy.
I know I'm not the only one who thought
Attack.
Reap the Whirlwind sounded cool. The problem is that... What does it mean? How do you reap a whirlwind?
Attack. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Attack. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Attack. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Deploy. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Attack.
Seeing all these
Attack.
groups used to bother me a lot when I was first starting the
Now. Reap the whirlwind.
game. You know, now I know that the more you play, that's what you kind of need. And here's my 5-star. Alright, that's going to be a separate video. Looks like I'm not going to go through these 4s and 3s. I'll go through that one really quick. As a bonus to the video.
Now. Reap the whirlwind. Attack.
It's just more crystals anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Deploy. Attack. Attack. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Attack. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Now. Reap the whirlwind.
Let's see, I see that 4-star dupe right there. Maybe I got another... Not just a regular golden one. I'm not too... Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's annoying.
Now. Reap the whirlwind.
So many cores, so little
Now.
time. You know?
Reap the whirlwind.
Where am I? I'm at 100
Attack.
left.
Deploy. Now.
I think I really want to go
Reap
through
the
this one.
whirlwind. Deploy. Deploy. Attack. Now. Reap the whirlwind. Attack.
I I got 120 to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna cry about it later. I want this to be done.
Now, reach the whirlwind.
I don't. Of course, I'm gonna mind how many cores I'm losing, but I'm at 5,000. What can I do? You know?
Deploy. Deploy. Now, reach the whirlwind. Deploy. 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 Attack.
Did it give me anything good? High velocity cannon.
Now, reach the whirlwind. Now, reach the whirlwind. Attack. Now, reach the whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reach the whirlwind. Now, reach the whirlwind. Deploy. Now, reach the whirlwind. Now, reach the whirlwind.
See if Iron Heart gives me. Nope, looking good.
Deploy. 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 Now, reach the whirlwind. Attack. Deploy. 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 Attack.
So, what this 5,000 cap taught me is that I will unfortunately be banking crystals in the future, like I did this time, until I really get to clear those things out.
Now, reach the whirlwind. Deploy.
What's gonna weirdly end up happening
Now,
is
the
that
whirlwind.
I would smelt
Now,
like a
reach
genie
the whirlwind.
into a silver,
Now,
so I
reach
can
the
really
whirlwind.
get rid of an expensive one
Now, reach the
when I really start
whirlwind.
banking up. By no means do I think
Now,
I'll get like 5,000,
reach
you
the
know, but
whirlwind.
that's, you know, as far into
Attack.
the future that I'm thinking. Because at some point I'm going to be like
Now,
riddled with gold.
reach the
you know?
whirlwind.
I remember it
Now,
wasn't that long ago where I was just like,
the
I'm not
whirlwind.
getting enough cores. I didn't have
Now,
enough cores.
reach the
And
whirlwind.
it flipped at some point. It was funny.
Deploy.
I never thought I'd really hit the 5,000 cap.
Now,
Um,
reach the
But
whirlwind.
yeah, just around that time that I
Now,
maxed out my base,
reach the whirlwind.
you know, I saw that cap.
Now, reach the whirlwind.
It was bad enough when I was
Deploy.
getting like max resources,
Deploy.
but now they're going to
Reach the
increase
whirlwind.
the storage units when HQ 18 comes out. So at least that's kind of good.
Now, reach the whirlwind. Now,
I'll just get a
reach
little
the
bothered when
whirlwind.
all of a sudden
Attack.
somebody comes and hits you up and they get. I think the most somebody got from me was
Now,
like,
reach the whirlwind.
it was over a million.
Deploy.
I don't think it was like 4 million. But I was just like, whoa, that guy just, you know,
Deploy.
got me for a lot. And that was a legitimate
Now,
win though. Like I get annoyed when
the
person gets a good
whirlwind.
amount when I
Now,
really
reach
get
the
that.
whirlwind.
The time I lost
Now,
and a large
reach
chunk
the
was taken from me, I
whirlwind.
was just like, oh, it stinks. but it was a
Now,
lot of those
reach
early
the
times of the
whirlwind.
games, because like those little bits
Now,
you need for
reach the
almost anything,
whirlwind.
right? To strengthen a wall, strengthen a base defense, strengthen one of your transformers.
Now,
Do
reach the
something.
whirlwind.
What do you do?
Deploy.
Yeah. I remember I was talking to one of my
Now, reach the whirlwind.
teammates. Like he posted, one of his wins, and
Now,
I noticed all the way at the end, the
reach
person
the
got
whirlwind.
a lot of resources.
Now,
And he told me,
reach the
there's nothing he could
whirlwind.
do because he had everything maxed out.
Now,
So I
reach
feel
the
like, like
whirlwind.
a lot of players in the game currently, with everything maxed out, can't really do anything
Deploy.
with those resources, that is.
Attack.
They just might be, like leveling
Attack.
cores just for the sake of leveling the cores, because
Now,
they
reach the
may or may not
whirlwind.
have hit that 5,000 cap, but they want to avoid it.
Deploy. Now, reach the whirlwind. Deploy. Attack. Now, reach the whirlwind. Deploy.
You know what I kind of wish? If you hit a cap like this, I wish Space Aid would, instead of
Attack.
giving you more cores, give you the
Attack.
energon and the
Now, reach
alloy
the
to start
whirlwind.
converting things over.
Attack.
Because I don't have enough fuel to
Attack.
keep fighting like this,
Attack.
When I'm done with this, I think my fuel will be at like
Deploy.
maybe 6, 6 out of 75. What's one battle gonna do?
Deploy.
Give me maybe 400, anywhere from 200,000 depending on
Reach
the
the
level.
whirlwind.
The zone I go into, so say 200,000
Reach the
to, if I'm
whirlwind.
lucky, right? Like if I went into that prime zone, maybe I'll get in the millions, if I'm
Now,
lucky.
reach the whirlwind. Now, reach the whirlwind. Now,
And if I was lucky enough to get, the best case scenario is
now,
I get, let's say 3 million, 3 million. I go through,
now, reach the whirlwind.
I'll go through it really quick, those resources, just trying to get rid of
Now,
some
reach the whirlwind.
cores. And as at this point, it's like instead of putting it in cores, I'd rather put it into one of these guys' special abilities.
Now, reach the whirlwind.
And I kind of have to weigh that out from this one. It's like, hey, let me get rid of some cores,
Now,
knock
reach
them
the
down so I have room for
whirlwind.
other cores,
Now,
and then finally
reach the
put money
whirlwind.
into Spark,
Now, reach the whirlwind.
I think
Deploy.
I have like 2 million Sparks, so I'd rather throw that at somebody
Now,
instead
reach
of a core.
the
Instead of a
whirlwind.
core.
Now, reach the whirlwind. Attack. Deploy. Now, reach the whirlwind. Attack.
So I am chasing. Still one more. When it comes to that 5-star, I am chasing
Attack.
Strafe.
Now,
Out of that
reach
batch,
the
I
whirlwind.
got
Attack.
Minerva. People say she's the best medic.
Now,
I am
reach the
I'm not a
whirlwind.
person who likes medics.
Deploy.
Like defensive people really don't help you win,
Now,
right?
reach the
Like a
whirlwind.
base defender,
Now, reach the
like
whirlwind.
they're really like support,
Now.
shield or help.
Reach the
So I'd
whirlwind.
rather have an
Now,
offensive person.
reach the whirlwind. Attack.
I feel like Strafe is gonna be the last guy I get. Probably gonna get Dinobot before I get Strafe. Alright, so now I'm done. So here was that bonus I said before. Just gonna do this one. Three more 4 stars. Yeah. Okay. 5 stars. Did I say 4 star? I meant more 5 stars. Let me have more 5 star crystals. Alright, and I mean, of course, I would have loved them all being 5 star, but 4 out of 10 ain't too bad, right? And that's it for now. These are just Crimsies. You know what? I'll do that for this video. When it comes to the Crimsies, it's a little hard to take these guys seriously, right? Some people will, you know, tell me different. Like, of course, all of these battle boosts help in, you know, anyway. You know, like any type of advantage you have, that's great. You know, it tips the tide of war. Just these guys I'm not too sure about. You know, I think it's a fun little thing. But like, you have to somehow time the way everything explodes. When you put him on something, shoot that something, and then as it jumps around, also try to shoot what it's jumping to. So it's a little hard to micromanage that much. Shouldn't be that hard, but I mean, when you're trying to take down other bots, the battle boost was doing one shot, and there you go. It helped. Is that it? Alright, so that's the end of this video. I do want to thank you guys for waiting around. I did say I was chasing someone. So... Oh, I teased you there. Teased you. 1, 2... Let me just get these 3 stars out of the way. So close. What I'm gonna do I have a oops, I didn't mean that. No, it's alright. Now let's get that 5 star. Yeah, I got Minerva. I bet you I'm looking for Strafe, like I said. I'm almost positive I'm gonna get any one of these guys before that. But so let's just snatch up that crystal. Confirm. And I'm saving that for another video, so thank you. Please like, subscribe. If you want to downvote, please leave, you know, constructive criticism. And I will see you at the next video. So thank you so much and have a good one, guys. And that next video, it's going to be opening that 5 star crystal. Alright, bye-bye.